Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Alex World. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are taking good care of yourselves. Now, before we jump video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure notification bell. Three most important things on this channel, guys. It's free and takes less than 10 seconds. I appreciate y'all for all the love support here, whether you're a new subscriber, old subscriber, or just passing by on this channel. You just see my videos on the algorithm. Now, today's video is another review video. Now, this is probably going to be short. It's going to probably be very rant, whatnot, etc., etc. So be ready for what I have to say. Disclaimer before we start. Anything I say, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm not trying to call people out. I'm just merely giving my opinion on what I think about everything. And if you don't agree with me, then let me know. Put it in the comment section down below. But no, please don't take this too serious. This is just me sharing my opinion. So yeah, without further ado, what are we reviewing? Well, I already done all the reactions to the album Fighting Demons. Now I'm going to give you my overall thoughts about the whole album. And I'm going to give you my thoughts about Legends Never Die and what I would rank those two posthumous albums so far that we have out, that we know of, and what can we expect in the future, or what I think will happen. Now, let's start with Fighting Demons. This album was great, but there are a lot of things that could have been improved on that I think a lot of people would have agreed. First of all, the number one improvement they could have done is with the they could have improved the mixing. That one was quite, the mixing of the song wasn't great from what I know and what I've seen people comment and like share about of the album. The mixing when it was released was quite terrible, honestly. And there are some songs that I thought like the mixing was interesting. It's like not the best quality. Obviously had different quality than they should have, and obviously they had to fix some songs, aka Feline. That was one song that they had to fix, and I did listen. I was able to listen to the one they released, through one of my fans or subscribers on this channel. They sent me a quick video, and I actually got to listen to it, and I could tell that, you know, compared from the one they fixed to the one they released, there was a big difference. From what I was told, the one they put out was they had to take the audio from the leak. They couldn't find the original one, and then that received such bad reviews that people started complaining about it. And obviously you could hear the difference in the audio between from Juices to Polos. It was weird, but now they fixed it. I got some external help with it as well, which was really good. Some songs I really did enjoy. The one I really liked was Burn, even though they added the gunshots to it, or drums. It was kind of like, I think they should have left it alone. When you hear it once or twice, you kind of get used to it and you kind of like it in a certain way. But I think overall the OG version was the best version. But that's my opinion. I enjoy both versions. You know, I like to listen to both. But if I had to give a choice, I would choose the one that was originally made. And also, I really like the fact that I had real life footage of Juice, like singing it and like, you know, wording it, and obviously you get to see the real life and him in the studio recording the song. Shout, and you got to see Bilu and what's his name? I forgot the other guy's name. But it was, yeah, I think it was a nice mixture to see like real footage of Juice. Obviously already there was an anticipated song that I really wanted to hear ever since I heard of it. Heard that snippet, I really wanted to hear it, and thankfully we were able to listen to it. Again, I like both versions. I think the original, they should have stuck to more of the original version, but at the end of the day, we were able to get the song. I really did enjoy Relocate. That was a really good song, surprising me. I really liked that. The beat itself, just really like the immersion of it. What else was there? Oh, My Life in a Nutshell was good too. The one thing I actually think about that song is just maybe the audio of it. Whether that was like the original quality that or the effect they were going for, that Juice was going for, then fair enough. I think it's just maybe, I don't know. It felt kind of odd for me, but you know, I still vibe with it. I liked it. Another surprise for me was Feel Alone. When I heard that song was gonna be on and Baby was searching for it, I was like, whoa, this is a song that's been like long. Like this song has been leaked quite well, not leaked. It had a snippet out there, but it wasn't very like out there. But I really enjoyed listening to that song. It was really nice to hear that, be able to hear the full version of it. Obviously, Grade A don't have the vision that Juice WRLD has and that had, and that's the one thing that really sucks about posthumous albums is the fact that they don't have the envision what the artist wants, and they have to try and get it as near or like try to get it as they what the artist would like to have been, or try to get it. And it's really hard. I can believe that it's really hard to get it pinpoint accurate. Because obviously you can't please everyone. There's always going to be that one section or 1% of people that will be complaining, shouting, blah blah blah. What else? What else do I think about it? Obviously the whole label issue is really grinding people's gears up. Obviously, they didn't handle this Juice's legacy in the album so far in music as well as they could have. Obviously, with Bibby saying soon or the party starting soon, and then having to go back on his words, scratch it, and say like a different album. Yes, that was actually not cool. They could have done it better. They could have said something else like instead of this not coming out, we're gonna be bringing out something else. We're gonna bring out Fight the Demons and Juice WRLD's documentary instead, and then the party never ends will follow up in sometime next year. Maybe give it like a date, like in March, June. I don't know. Just so people know that okay, they scrapped it or they're holding it back now. They have something else instead. But yeah, that's my thoughts. They could have handled a lot better. But I think when you watch a documentary and then listen to the album, I think it makes more sense. Especially if you're new fan to Juice's music. Um, but it was a really good album in the sense that talking or sharing about the deepest aspects of Juice's addiction and darker side of it. I think it was brilliant, really well outlined. I enjoyed listening to it. There's some things I would like to be fixed, and hearing that they have a deluxe album coming, or maybe they have a deluxe version coming out soon, or maybe well soon. A baby promises us, um, or if his word is real. Obviously, they have to fix Go Hard second verse. A lot of complaints on that one too, and I'm surprised it takes them 6 months, 5 months to fix a verse. Interesting, and then obviously maybe we get the party never ends after that. Hopefully we get more albums after that, because obviously we know Juice had like 3,000 songs in the vault. So far, like that people know, there's been 600 songs, whether it's leaks, snippets, or other things. Um, that's how much we know so far out of 3,000. So there's still a lot to go. Um, but yeah. Now, in comparison to the first posthumous album they released, which was Legend Never Die, I enjoyed that one far better than this one. Obviously it had a different kind of atmosphere, different kind of mood, because Legend Never Die is a more of a, well, it wasn't uplifting. It was still deep and dark, but it was more of a sense that we're celebrating the legacy or the life that Juice had, and like the music they put on there. It was those type of things, and it still did tell a story about addiction and blah and all those stuff, the important factors that Juice like to talk about. I think that's the one thing a lot of people give respect to Juice is that even though a lot of artists don't really talk about their problems or like what they go through, share their true emotions, and Juice was like, I don't care, like I know there's people out there going through the same thing, and music is a way that helped me cope with things, or help me you know deal with things. I think this would be a good way to share my experience, share my emotion, to the people, and create that emotional contact or connection between other people, like fans. And I think a lot of people felt safe with his music or able to explain themselves or express themselves in some way. I think that's the beauty of music overall. You're able to express yourself. When you can't express yourself, you have other things to help you, like music, art, whatnot. Those are things that can help you share your feelings towards people what they don't understand. I think Juice WRLD was really brave to do that, and it's just that type of guy who he was. Like he was not scared to show his emotions to people. Um, Yeah, I think Legend of Die was far better in terms of mixing all that stuff. Really, really, like it was better than the Fighting Demons one. Still had a lot of great songs on Legend of Die. Loved Blood on My Jeans. I loved Wishing Well, or as OG fans know it, Lauryn Hill, and then also loved Stay High. Um, what's another one? I'll find it again sometime. But yeah, I think Legend of Die was far better. I think if I was going to give a score between the two albums, posthumous, I'd say Legend of Die was a 9 out of 10. 8 or an 8? No, 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. And then Fighting Demons, 7, 6 or 7 out of 10. That's just my opinion. I feel like they have a lot of things they could have fixed or done better on Fighting Demons. But obviously, if the deluxe delivers on that aspect, then I'll bump it up to an 8.5 out of 10. But that's just my opinion. I did enjoy it, but Legend of Die had far better songs, had a far better mixing and mastering team as well, producers on it. Um, yeah, I think so many aspects could have been fixed from fighting demons. Um, Now the deluxe, if they do put like good times, Monsters in My Basement is one I really want to listen to, especially that we got to hear it. The making of it on the documentary was amazing, and also Life's a Demon, Life's a Dungeon is another song I really want to hear, come out, and hopefully they don't change it too much, but I feel like they will, in order to please like the more casual listeners. Hopefully they don't, but yeah, those are my thoughts. Now, obviously, talking about leaks, I know a lot of people don't support leaks or a sense that, they don't like people listening to leaks, it kind of ruins it. Now, I have nothing against people that listen to leaks. I listen to leaks because you guys recommend it, and also I want to learn more. Um, that's just everyone's own opinion. You don't have to listen to it. If you enjoy listening to release music, that are officially released, and that's you. You could do that. Nothing wrong with that. But if you prefer the leaks, then that's your own opinion as well. But don't go around telling people that you should, that forcing them to like leaks, or if they don't like it, you know, despite what they're missing out of, or that they don't really care that what they're missing out of, rather wait for official release, then that's their opinion. Leave them alone. Just share your thoughts. Don't get angry at someone. Don't try to cuss them out or call them out, because that's just childish in opinion in a way. Um, but I think this is a very controversial point. What I'm going to say next. Group buys are something I don't support. Now, a lot of you are gonna be like, but you listen to leaks, Alex, or you react to leaks. Well, how can you say that? You basically listen to leaks. Okay, yeah, I listen to leaks. You guys give me the leaks. But I myself would never participate in a group buy in any sort of way. I will never want to spend 25,000 or 25,000 for a song. No offense to anyone. If you guys want to do that, that's you. Okay, but I don't really support that. Why don't I support it? No, it's not because I'm defending the label. The reason why I don't support it is because you're giving $25,000 to someone you have no idea of. Yes, they have a song by Juice WRLD, okay? With, but maybe you don't know. They can get released or not, or get scrapped. Okay, that's a fair statement. But what you're doing is you're giving 25,000 to someone that no one knows about in this world, and Juice WRLD had no relation to, and you are giving this man free money without second thought. That sometimes like blows my mind. So that's how people are happy to give 25,000 to someone that's using Juice WRLD's legacy or name just to profit money. And by the end of the day, he's probably made 50K, no, actually more, like probably made like over 100K plus just from putting these group buys out. As much as the songs, like, I'm grateful for the songs that to get, at the same time, um, I would never want to be part of a group buy. I know that's kind of biased on me because I say, oh, I listen to leaks and all that, but I just don't see the point in my eyes. Why would I give 25,000 to someone when I can use 25,000 to something else? Something that will be more valuable to me, something that will help me live, or just basic needs in life, or just even give it to donation, like give some money to donation, buy some things for like essentials in life, because 25K is a lot to some people, and you can use that for a lot of things, and you just freely, willingly to give it to a random person who probably doesn't care about Jews. No offense to you, if you do, then that's my bad, but just using a name because people will pay for it. And yes, it's okay, it's on the spot. The label should release more music, or blah blah blah. They should put more out, blah blah blah. I'm not happy because we're not getting enough of this music. Look, to be quite honest, they're doing the best, even though they're not the greatest label at all right now. So many controversial points on them. I'm not defending them, but at the same time, listen, if they put albums every month, no matter what, people are gonna put them as cash grabbers. That's the thing. Like, some people already label them as cash grabbers for releasing these posthumous albums, when people are already crying or arguing the fact that we want more music. Oh, well, you just released a new album. Here's a new album. Oh, you got all the leaks on there. Why do you get leaks on? It's just those type of people that kind of rile me up, rail me up, because it's like you don't seem that grateful. And yes, the label was terrible in this whole situation, or with Jesus' career and whatnot. You seem so ungrateful because your point is, I'd rather give 25K to this person than that doesn't even know Juice, and rather not listen to the label because they are trying to put out music at a reasonable time. Like, for example, this is what happened with X's and Pop Smoke's posthumous albums, second albums. They were rushed, and it ended up not getting the way that fans wanted to be, wanted to feel. Like, it was rushed, which sucks because I don't want that to happen to Juice WRLD albums if they keep pushing out month after month. It just kind of get tiresome. I'd rather wait maybe 4 months after, and then get the excitement of knowing that there's a new album coming. But obviously you can't trust the label's words right now because they've been all over the place. But that's just me. Honestly, Let Us Never Die was a better album for me. And also, these are just my opinions, so don't get angry at me. I'm just sharing my view. Obviously, I will continue to react to leaks, but sometimes I have to not do it because I get a copyright strike on my channel. And, if I get 3, I get closed. So I don't want that to happen. So I have to be really careful with these songs. Especially if they're going to be in the upcoming album, then I will remove the visual video and then, upload the official video, So that's all I want to say. I really enjoyed both albums, but I think Let Us Never Die was the best one so far. Fighting Demons 2 can do really good if they fix everything up, if they release the deluxe album. A lot of things need to be done, but my ranking at the end was 7.5 or an 8 for Fighting Demons. A lot of improvements to be made. If it doesn't, then maybe go down to 6.5. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't want to be any rude or cause anyone hate. If you have your opinions or thoughts, just put it down in the group. Put it down in the group comment section down below. We're all here. We could talk, man. Like, as humans. Have a civilized conversation. Don't argue too much, or don't be, like, rude to each other. It's not cool. I don't want that on my channel. I appreciate you all. I'll catch you next one. Baby, from out of town, but you know I could